part two. I'm going to hand myself a topic card and read the question. Then I'm going to take some notes, and based on those notes, I will give my 1 to 2 minute speech. Let's begin. Describe a lake, river, or sea you have visited. In your answer, say where the lake is, whether you often go there, whether it is popular, explain how you feel when there. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take some notes. So let me grab a red pen and where the lake is. So I'm thinking of a lake I've been to. It's in mountains. It's in the high up in the mountains. It's in California, I can tell you that. So I'll put that in my notes. Put that in my notes, and then whether you often go there. So no, I'm not thinking of a place that I often go. I'm thinking about a place I've been once, and it was in my childhood when I was a kid. So once in my childhood, I could use that phrase. Whether it is popular. Let me see. Remember, you have 1 minute to take notes, so I'm just jotting down some quick thoughts. Whether it is popular. There were people there, so there were backpackers, people, and who else was there? There were some old people there. I guess they were locals, so I'll say it. Local elderly people. Okay. Explain how you feel when there. I felt, at the time, I remember feeling exhausted. But also, it was way up there, way high in the mountains. So it was like top of the world. Like I was in the top of the world. So top of the world. There we go. Okay, so exhausted, top of the world. So those are my notes, and that took about a minute. And at that point, the examiner will say, okay, now you have up to 2 minutes to make your speech, and your time starts now. I'm going to tell you about a mountain lake that's high in the California mountains. I remember going there just once in my childhood when we went on a family trip. And it was a long distance from my home in San Francisco. It was in Southern California, so it took a long drive in the car. And when we got there, we did see some people. Even though it was way up in the mountains, we saw some adventurous backpackers with all their gear and their sticks and what have you. And there were some elderly people. We assumed they were locals. They'd been going up there for years, even decades, and enjoying the views. You know, I felt after that long hike up the mountains, I felt exhausted. I was just a little child and I was exhausted. But, you know, looking down, gazing down across the California foothills, it was just, I felt like I was on top of the world. So it was really, truly a special moment for me.